Such an exciting character to take on as an actor, and then like to have diary entries with so much, full life in them, and just the dynamics between Lily as a child, like, or as a teenager, are so full. Yeah, they're full. So being able to pull from those and to take that and then to work on that as an actor, like that would have already been my process as an actor anyways, is like journaling, or like, trying to maybe like write out my character's thoughts. And when you already have that in paper, that like creates a whole other just like mountain of juice for you to use as an actor. It's the best. It's so exciting. So yeah, I mean, it was like a double whammy. A Colleen Hoover book, working with you, or working.
You're not ready for what's coming in this video, because today, we're diving deep into one of the most intense, messy, high-stakes legal dramas Hollywood has seen in a long time. Collision: Two Stories. One Wild Day. Blake Lively? In hot water. Justin Baldoni? Slammed in court. And a courtroom twist that no one, literally no one, saw coming. Backhand index pointing right, buckle up, because if you thought celebrity gossip was wild, wait till you see what happens when Hollywood meets federal law. This isn't just drama, it's real consequences, real legal fire, and reputations on the line. Imagine stepping into a role that's not just a character, but a soul with pages and pages of handwritten diary entries. That's what playing Lily was like. She wasn't just written, she was lived. And for an actor, that's gold. To become Lily meant journaling her thoughts, feeling her emotional chaos, channeling her pain. And guess what? That's how real actors work, by getting so deep into the skin of the character, that their own thoughts start to blur with the role. Lily's teenage emotions? Her secrets, her love, her rage, it was all there, in ink, in context, waiting to be embodied. And that's the kind of richness every actor dreams of. And working opposite someone else, interpreting the same soul at two different ages? That's not just acting, that's art. Enter the courtroom. Cue the chaos. Justin Baldoni and his crew, including Wayfair, Steve Saros, and Jamie Heath, tried to hit pause on their legal battle. They wanted an extra 30 days, to finish their discovery, to maybe strengthen their case, and buy some breathing room. But Judge Lyman? Not having it. Why? Because in federal court, it's not about feelings, it's about good cause. And paperwork delays, strategic timing, or just being overwhelmed. Not good enough. The judge made it crystal clear, they had weeks to amend their complaint. The deadline's ticking. And their excuse? Not cutting it. He cited case law, called out their delay, and told them to either file properly by April 18th or stop dragging things out. And then comes the real beast in this story, the New York Times. Let's be real, suing the New York Times and winning? Practically unheard of. They've been bulletproof since 1964, when the Supreme Court protected the press under the First Amendment, making it nearly impossible to win a defamation case against them, especially if you're a public figure. So when Justin and Blake came at them, it was a bold move, maybe even reckless. Brick the judge already warned them, litigation privilege exists. And unless they can prove that NYT stepped outside that protection, the case is likely doomed. And yet, they keep pushing. To make matters worse, Leslie Sloan, another defendant, called out their complaint too. Why? Because many of the claims were based on information and belief, which legally? That's shaky ground. And honestly, this is the same issue plaguing Blake Lively's own case. She's filing claims without strong evidence. Without names. Without witnesses willing to go public. All these details matter in court. Hunches and suspicion? Not enough. So why haven't they just cleaned up their complaint and refiled it? That's the million-dollar question. Some believe Justin and his team were waiting to see how the judge would rule on the motions to dismiss. But the judge made it clear, don't wait on me. File now or forever hold your peace. He's trying to speed this up, aiming for a March 2026 trial. That's fast for federal court. But Justin's team hesitated, and now? They may have missed the window, and here's where it gets juicy. Isabela Ferrer, who played young Lily in the film, is now allegedly distancing herself from Blake Lively. People on Instagram and Reddit noticed, posts deleted, photos gone. Just like that. Her reps reportedly advised her to pull back. Why? Because Blake wanted her to back up allegations she didn't witness. And Isabela? She's keeping her career clean. No drama, no fake alliances. She studied the character. She respected the craft. She didn't have time for gossip on set, and she's not jumping into legal chaos now. And honestly? That says a lot. Blake's complaint hints that 2 actresses will come forward in her support, but no names. No declarations. Nothing public. Jenny Slate isn't talking. Isabela didn't see anything. So who are these mystery witnesses? If Blake's just planting seeds and hoping people come forward later, that's not strategy, that's speculation. And in federal court, that can backfire hard. Here's the truth bomb: 95% of federal cases never go to trial. They get dismissed or settled. Only 5% survive that long. And this case? It's hanging by a thread. The judge is clearly tired. He's denied extensions. He's denied delays. He wants this done, one way or another. If Justin and Blake want this to go the distance, they need solid proof, new evidence, and cleaner arguments. Otherwise? This might all just be a giant, expensive show, with no real ending. People want to believe Blake. They want to root for her. She says she's doing it for her daughters. She's standing up to power. But intentions aren't enough. If she can't back up her claims, and if those closest to her are backing away, it gets harder and harder to believe there's a case here. Meanwhile, Justin's team has problems too. Weak claims. Timing issues. And if this was all retaliation, as some argue, then it could end badly for both sides. So what happens now? Will Blake double down and name her witnesses? Will Justin's team find new evidence and refile? Or are both sides quietly heading toward a settlement? One thing's for sure, this story isn't over. Not even close. Backhand index pointing down. Tell me in the comments, who do you believe? Blake? Justin? Or no one at all? Direct hit drop a like if you're hooked on this case, and don't forget to hit subscribe. We've got updates coming, and trust me, you do not want to miss what's next. Clapperboard. Until next time, stay curious, stay bold, and never stop asking questions.